about to do the ELISA test, the LRA by ELISA. So when you get your box in the mail or through UPS, you will receive all of this inside of the box. So the most important thing is whether or not you plan on doing your test right away, please open it and look at this. This will give you all of the preparation instructions, what you can eat, what you can do before, and what you cannot do before you do the test. So just to quickly go through it, here you'll see 4 days before the blood draw, some things that you have to stop, 2 days before the blood draw, and then 12 hours. And this is where it gets really specific. In the 12 hours before you do your blood draw, you cannot brush your teeth, you cannot shower, you cannot do a whole bunch of things. You can't take certain medications, everything, you know, that it's too much to go through here. But if you look here, you'll see all the do's and don'ts. And if you have any questions on it, you can certainly reach out to me and I can break it down further. Then inside the next page, it'll just show you, you know, everything that's inside your packet, your shipping checklist, and then the financial policy for you to just sign. I do pay for all of the tests, so you know, you just sign off on here, just notifying that you're aware that Medicare won't be paying for it. Next thing is a health questionnaire. This is not required, but I do recommend filling it out. This will help guide some of the recommendations that I'll make and that ELISA results will also make for you. And I also like to keep a copy of this. They're not going to return it. So if you keep a copy and then after you go through your process, you can come back and refer to this and see how your symptoms have changed. And I think that's important because that's the whole reason why you're doing this. You'll have your requisition form. You can just go ahead and fill it out. We'll pick out with your information, you'll click off bill practitioner's credit card. They already have my credit card on file. If there's some sort of holiday schedule coming up, they'll notify you. And then there will be a list of phlebotomy instructions. They give you some recommendations. You can call the company for recommendations. You can call me for recommendations. I do have somebody who's local, if you are in the area, who can also come and do your draw. You'll have your return bag. So once you're all done, you'll put everything in here. And then going into the actual box, so it's very important. This cold pack here, it'll have a big sticker on it saying do not freeze it, just refrigerate. It must be refrigerated for at least 3 hours before your blood specimen is obtained. So the day before, just go ahead and pop this in the refrigerator so you can make sure that it's totally frozen or cold. And then you'll have, they gave me 2 sets of supplies here, but really you just need one. There will be this baggie here, and this is basically the bag that you bring over to your phlebotomist. It has all of the supplies inside, everything that they need. They don't need to use any of their own supplies. And then there will also be some specific instructions to the phlebotomist here, and then shipping instructions here. So once you've received, gotten your blood draw, you'll go ahead and you'll put everything will go back into here. All of your vials will be labeled. Again, that's something that the phlebotomist will know what to do. You'll put this cold pack right on top. You'll close it up. And then I put the rubber band around it just to make sure that everything stays together. Again, it's got all the instructions here. The paperwork any paperwork that you filled out, so this consent form or questionnaire, the consent form, you'll place in the front pocket of the pouch of the blood draw, so your blood samples. And then you'll put the styrofoam box into the cardboard box, and then you'll put everything into your shipping package. And then this actually fits very snugly in here, so I'm not going to demonstrate putting it in, but just make sure you put it in, you follow the instructions of how to close it off. Now what you can do is you can just straight from your blood draw go directly to UPS and drop it off. Because it is overnighted, it's important that it gets back to the company on time. Or what you can do is you can schedule a pickup. ELISA does pay for the free pickup. So if you go on to ups.com and you click schedule a pickup, you'll put in the tracking number on here, and then it'll say that there's a prepaid pickup. So what I did for me, I'm in the Chicagoland area. It was cold when I did my test. I did the scheduled pickup at my house. I kept it in the refrigerator while I was waiting for the pickup because the pickup was later in the day. I didn't want to leave it outside in the blistering cold. So I just kind of kept track of the delivery driver. I could see, when they're coming, what time they'd be here. And then at that time, I put a note on my door just saying, ring the doorbell when you come to pick up. And then I physically handed it to him. So that was really helpful that they already prepay for a pickup. And then you should get your results within 7 to 10 days, and I will reach out to you once you get the results. If you have questions, always feel free to reach out to me and I can break it down further. Thank you.